Welcome to World Religions. I'm so glad you are here, and I'm pleased to have you as a student. My name is Mr. Greg Soden, and I will be your guide through this course. In this course, you will explore various religious traditions through the examination of history and traditions, literary analysis of religious texts, and cultural studies involving current events in religion today. This first module will introduce the major concepts and style for the course. Modules 2 through 9 will follow a similar sequenced structure, each examining a different religion. Module 10 will guide you through your final project. You will begin each lesson by exploring a religion through a historical or traditions-based model, which provides a brief overview of some of the major concepts and historical people associated with that specific religion. As you study, keep in mind each of these traditions has a deep and complex history dating back centuries, and examining the full rich tradition of each history in such an introductory course will often not be possible. As you study, think about things you know about these religions that the course does not cover. Additionally, we at Mizzou Academy encourage you to explore additional lines of inquiry related to the history, texts, and current events of religion. The next section of each lesson will focus on analyzing a piece of literature associated with a particular religion. Some examples of texts you will read are the Bhagavad Gita, the Sermon et Benares, the Tao Te Ching, the Gospel of Mark, and more. The final part of each lesson will be devoted to the exploration of two issues or current events showing how the religion is relevant, internally diverse, and changing in modern society. Religious views are different from person to person, even within a particular religious tradition, and we will explore that. This approach is known as the cultural studies model. The major goals of this course are to study religious traditions and come to understand that A, religions are internally diverse, religions are dynamic, and beliefs and practices can change throughout time, and religions change with the culture in which it is practiced, and cultures can also change to reflect the religions practiced. Let's explore these in a bit more depth. Outcome 1. Religions are internally diverse. Within this course, you will likely be exposed to many ideas for the first time. When exploring ideas for the first time, it is important to remember these traditions are venerated and respected by people all over the world. For this reason, it is important to retain a climate of tolerance for the duration of this course. Given that all religions are internally diverse and changing at all times, we must move away from basic generalizations, such as saying, quote, all Jewish people believe, or, quote, all Christians believe, and more towards asking questions that can be answered by different people in different ways. Answers to questions about people's experiences practicing a religion vary for almost every person. Outcome 2. Religions are dynamic and changing throughout time. Religions change with each passing year and century. For example, the King James Bible was written about 400 years ago, and a lot of the language was relevant to early 1600s English society. This version of the Bible was interpreted for its time and place, and is still being reinterpreted today. Outcome 3. Religions change with the culture, and cultures change with religion. It is impossible to understand the complexity of a society's culture without investigating religious participation within those trends. For example, Bible-themed cartoons regularly show up in the New Yorker magazine. The Bible is consistently cited on the floor of the U.S. Senate or on election campaign trails, and groups such as the Moral Majority demonstrate how like-minded religious groups can make an impact on a nation's social and political fabric. With these goals in mind, let me say once again that I'm excited you're here. Let's investigate some of your prior knowledge regarding the religions of the world.